If you have lived through the 1990s, chances are you would remember this ad. A man is batting on 99, he takes guard at the crease, and amid a tense atmosphere, he hits the cricket ball out of the park for a six. His partner, sitting in the stands with a chocolate in her hand, erupts in joy. She runs onto the cricket field and breaks into a dance. That was Cadbury Dairy Milk, the perfect chocolate for your celebration. The tagline of the product said, Asli Swad Zindagi Ka, the taste, real taste of life. Then, years later, came another iconic ad, that of Hutch. It showed a pug following a boy wherever he went. Like the dog who is man's best friend, Hutch's network was everywhere. That was the message of the ad. With a catchy jingle that said, "You and I in this beautiful world," the ad became an instant hit. So much so that the pug came to be known as the Hutch dog among common Indians. So many ads and campaigns that were not just hit, but instantly relatable to a common Indian. That was the magic of Piyush Pandey, a veteran, legendary name in the advertising world. Someone who changed the face of Indian advertising with his creativity. Piyush Pandey passed away in Mumbai early morning today. He was 70 years old. Tributes are pouring in from all quarters, including the advertising industry, top business executives, politicians, and film stars. In this video, let's take a look at the journey of one of India's widely known advertising professional and a highly regarded creative mind. Hello and welcome, I'm Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. So advertising legend Piyush Pandey passed away early this morning. The 70-year-old was suffering from pneumonia complications and was in the ICU for the last few days. His sister, popular singer-actor Ila Arun, confirmed the development, saying she will dearly miss her brother. Piyush Pandey's funeral will take place at 11 a.m. on the 25th of October at Shivaji Park in Mumbai. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed his condolences over the death of Piyush Pandey. In a post on X, he said Pandey made a monumental contribution to the advertising and communications world. PM Modi added that he will fondly cherish his interactions with the advertising professional. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman called Pandey a titan and legend of Indian advertising. Former cricketer Sachin Tendulkar remembered his fond memories with Pandey during ad shoots. Many hailed Piyush Pandey for not just inspiring an entire generation in the advertising world, but also leaving a lasting impact on Indians through his extremely creative yet simple ads. Piyush Pandey was born in Jaipur in 1955. His father was a government bank employee and his mother was a homemaker. Pandey had 8 siblings, including filmmaker Prasoon Pandey and singer and his sister Ila Arun. In his memoir, Pandemonium, the ad man wrote that he was born into an entertainment factory. His father was also into theatre and poetry and ensured that his children, including Piyush, got early training into that. Piyush Pandey passed out of St. Stephen's College in New Delhi with a degree in history. Then, he began playing cricket at the Ranji Trophy level, representing the Rajasthan team. He also worked briefly as a tea taster and a construction worker, before finally finding his calling in the world of advertising. The year was 1982. 27-year-old Piyush Pandey walked into the office of advertising company Ogilvy India. He started to work as a client servicing executive. In an advertising industry and world with only English-speaking elites ruling the roost, little did Pandey know that he would go on to become the face of Ogilvy India for 40 years and also the man in India for some of the most memorable ad campaigns in the country. One of his first assignments was for a detergent brand called Sunlight. By 1988, Pandey became a full-time copywriter, and that's where he really flourished, creating iconic ads one after the other. So from Fevicol, Cadbury, Asian Paints, you name it. Each Piyush Pandey ad had a unique style. It had a language and grammar of its own, rooted in India, its culture, its people, their daily lives, and most importantly, their language. In an English-dominated space, Piyush Pandey successfully carved out a space for Hindi slogans when it came to ads. Slogans and stories that resonated and found a place in the hearts of millions of Indians. Take Fevicol, for instance, the glue you use to stick. Pandey gave that glue, that Fevicol, a character, and the visuals are still etched in the minds of so many people. The ad shows passengers in a bus packed so tightly that they don't fall off even when the bus tilts. Fevicol ka mazboot jod, that was the tagline of the adhesive. A man who came from humble beginnings, Piyush Pandey never forgot his roots. Ad professionals who have worked and looked at him closely say that his consumer insights remained unmatched. No one understood an Indian consumer better than Piyush Pandey. He knew what tugged our heartstrings and what people want. That's, after all, what cracking a good ad is all about, ensuring that the message goes through and eventually the product works. They say Piyush Pandey did not just sell products, he sold happiness. He didn't believe in the elite boardroom strategies, but an approach with ears to the ground and emotions in the right place. Piyush Pandey had once said, somewhere you need to touch the hearts. No audience is going to see your work and say, how did they do it? They will say, I love it. Besides commercial ads, Pandey's campaigns also stirred social change. Take the famous polio ad, for instance. It featured Amitabh Bachchan, actor Amitabh Bachchan, the angry young man of Bollywood once upon a time. The message in the tagline of Do Boon Zindagi Ke in the mid-1990s was also the brainchild of Piyush Pandey himself. The full ad that showed Bachchan delivering a simple message. 2 drops can save your child from getting polio. It worked wonders across the country, eventually helping India become polio-free. Now, just to give you a quick run-through of some of his iconic ads, because there's so much that he has done over these 40 years. Har Ghar Kuch Kehta Hai, that was for Asian Paints. Chal Meri Luna, which was one of his early campaigns, that was for Kinetic Group's 50cc moped, which was launched in the early 1970s. It targeted middle-class Indians with taglines like Safalta Ki Savari Luna, which is Luna, the ride of success. Then in 2009 came the famous Vodafone ZooZoos. These ads were an instant hit during the Indian Premier League that year. Cute, egg-headed creatures that spoke gibberish but conveyed emotions within seconds. So then that was one ad. Then there was the Amitabh Bachchan ad for Gujarat Tourism. And in 2014 came the big political ad that gripped the country. Ab ki baar Modi Sarkar. Piyush Pandey coined a slogan for then Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi's campaign as he ran for the Prime Minister of India. And this campaign, this successful campaign, catapulted CM Modi to the national limelight. Over the decades, Piyush Pandey went on to become an icon in the world of advertising. And so did the company he was leading from the front. Ogilvy India was ranked #1 agency for 12 consecutive years in the Economic Times' Agency Reckoner survey. From a client service executive, Piyush Pandey became the Global Chief Creative Officer and Executive Chairman India of the company. He stepped down in 2023 and took on an advisory role in the company. In 2018, Piyush Pandey and his brother became the first Asians to win the Saint Mark at the Cannes Lions International Festival of Creativity. In 2016, Piyush Pandey was awarded the Padma Shri, and he was the first Indian advertising giant to have been honored with this award, the Padma Shri. His colleagues describe him as a humble man till the very end. With his trademark moustache and modest clothing, Pandey was a guru to many. Credited with so many achievements and laurels over the years, Pandey never really forgot his team. In fact, he once said, "A Brian Lara can't win for the West Indies alone. Then who am I?" While Piyush Pandey's death marks the end of an era in advertising, his work continues to live on. One that will be remembered for simple, effective, and iconic messaging, and something that resonated with each and every Indian across the country. That's all we have for this report. Thanks for watching.